Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, where we talk about everything from video games to politics to just whatever the heck we feel like talking about. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I'm Saph.
And I'm Tang. And welcome to Gaming Dads.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are so happy to see you, and thank you for all the views on our last video, and we hope that we continue to get that wonderful success and grow even further. So if you would, share this with your friends, but before you do that, go down below there, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave us a comment, and let us know what you think about our vids and what we can do better or what you want to see, because we are aiming to please here on
We
Gaming Dads.
aim to please.
All right. Also, hit that bell. That'll also help a lot and let you know when we come out with some new content. But we'll be sharing it on our Facebook feeds and our Discords that we all jump on and everything else. Everything we can, we share it on. Just trying to make it big, and we need your help.
Get that
So hit that
YouTube
sub.
wow famous. What?
But today we're going to talk about things that have been on everybody's mind. Everybody's asking the question because everybody wants to be that big dick deeps. So we're going to talk about these meters that are out here. Are they true? Are they false? Let's get into it. Tangarang, where are we starting at, my man?
All right, tonight we're starting out. We got a list we've compiled. We're going to go with, starting out, we're going with Noxic. All right. Noxic's got Shadowlands 9.0.1 pre-patch rankings. They're saying top is Shadow Priest. Number 2 is Subtly Rogue. Number 3 is Beast Mastery. 4 is Boomy. And 5 is Frost Mage. What do you think about that?
Well, couple things. I think Shadow Priest is very good. I think Affliction Warlock is very good. And I think Hunter and Mage are in a good shape.
Well, they've
And
got
that goes
Affliction
for
down
Caster.
they got Affliction down at 8 on this one.
They do
so
have Affliction down at 8, but I think it's going to be a little stronger than normal. One, Affliction doesn't take an incredible amount of skill. If that makes any sense. You throw some dots on, you can still move
Oh, throw
while
that
they're
shade on
going.
them warlocks. You just
I'm
said
not.
Affliction's
Hey,
easy.
I played a Warlock and I preferred Affliction because it was the easier of the two. So anybody out there who plays a Warlock knows Affliction is easier than, say, Destruction, because Destruction, you're standing still. You're a cannon. You know what I mean? You're just a turret gun. So with Affliction, you have mobility. So, I mean, a little less because now you got to do some channeling and stuff like that, but you're still doing damage even while moving, if that makes any sense. Your
Well,
hunters are going to be strong because you got the movement. But from what
the
I
only
see,
only
Arcane Mage is
hunter only hunter even in the top 10 is Beast Mastery.
Yep.
So
Yep. So, I mean, I don't think that's too bad. Go through our list again. Who we got now? You said Shadow Priests, which okay. So we did a raid the other night,
tonight,
and
actually.
I'm not throwing shade on anyone, okay? But this person is not known for Shadow Priest, and she was destroying our meters
By like
right?
50 to
A
100%
lot,
over in the second place.
by a lot. So I am here to say I am a believer that Shadow Priest is something special. Okay, this girl does not even play Shadow Priest normally, all right, and she was crushing it, top of the meters, every single boss fight. So now that could change. So Tang always likes to bring this up. Okay, so they're giving all these meters and stuff like that. One, that's what people are playing in the beta. Okay, so that's where you don't see a lot of, I haven't seen a lot of melee on the meters. I haven't seen a lot of Demon Hunter. I haven't seen a lot of Death Knight. I haven't seen, the only one I've seen is Rogue and Warrior. That's the only ones I've seen on the meters normally.
Havoc DPS on Icy Veins, and this is today's patch. This is the pre-patch ranking. But
Okay.
they've got Havoc as 24th, dead last.
Right. And Tang is a pretty damn good Demon Hunter. And in today's raid, he was struggling to keep top 5. And we were only a 15-man raid. So 3 of those are healers, 2 of those are tanks, 10 people. He was struggling to maintain 5. He used to be blowing up our meters. So I'm not going to say Demon Hunters are garbo, but they're definitely not what they were in BFA. 100%.
Well, the thing is that I always harp on is, like I said, trying to judge a tune's DPS on the pre-patch. is the equivalent of trying to judge BFA DPS at level 110 before BFA launched.
Absolutely.
We don't have our legendaries yet, which
Nope.
demon hunters have 20 different legendaries. Did you know that? You can
I
only
have
equip
heard rumors
one.
about it.
You can only equip one. There's 20 different ones.
Well, you better pick the
Okay.
best one.
There's your covenant abilities. There's new talents between 50 and 60, and then there's soul binds. And some of the soul binds are making huge differences.
Okay.
So there's quite a bit of there's a lot to go. And it's like I always like to say, in World of Warcraft, everyone likes to say like, "Oh well, I'm a casual. I just log on and do quests and just play with friends." And oh, I love the PvP. I just PvP. Let's be honest. If you're playing World of Warcraft and you're not raiding, just you're not playing the game. Just stop. Like farm gold for me or something, or give me some mass. But like that's it. If you're not raiding, you're not playing WoW. So to me,
No.
there's really only three types of WoW players. You got your healers, you got your tanks, and you got your DPS. And of course, I'm a DPS. And where do all DPS want to be? The
You're
tippy
top.
top. Right at the
Top.
top of that meter.
Yeah. So, with your best guess, what do you think is going to be top deeps? I'm saying either Shadow Priest or it's a toss-up between, I want to say Warrior.
Well, on this guide, the one we're looking at right now, we still got three more websites in the video to look at. But right now, I mean, Warrior's not even in top 10 on this one.
Hmm.
Arms is 14th. Fury's 18th.
But I've seen 2 raids now, like of watching people do raids. A Preach's raid group actually,
We're going to
and
go over this video.
there is some hefty damage. I'm just saying. I think ranged wise, I think Shadow
Well,
Priest would be on top.
let's pick what we want to think after the end when we've gone over everything. So
Well,
for
go over
Shadowlands, we
it.
got an Icy Veins guide. Okay, that's
Icy
the next one.
Veins.
All right, they're saying Shadow Priest, Affliction Warlock, Marksmanship, Frost Mage, and Frost Dead Knight, and they've got Havoc Demon Hunter at 6. So I'm liking Icy Veins a lot better.
I think Icy Veins is wrong.
They typically are wrong. They very rarely get anything right. I almost never use them for talents or guides or anything.
Not
So
really.
I'm really
Usually
getting
the
a little
Wowhead.
worried. Yeah, they got Destruction at 7, Beast Mastery 8, Sub at 9, Balance at 10.
Yeah, I mean, y'all can read it. That's just the best in the A tier that they claim. Okay,
And you see
so
who they got at the top again, right?
Shadow Priest, man, they're at the top of like everybody's meters, man. That's what I'm saying. And even when we were seeing raids done, and even in our raid, Shadow Priests were on top. So I'm a believer on the Shadow Priest deal. We don't have an Affliction Warlock, so I can't give you first-hand knowledge on that. Even watching raids, I see them flirting around like middle of the pack, but I don't see them topping meters.
Yeah.
It could be familiarity of the spec as well. If that person mained a warlock this whole time, or if they're new to it, or that's just another thing you gotta think about too. Like these people that are putting up these meters, how good are they at their class? Are they amazing at their class that are way better than you, or are they subpar and they're doing bad? Or there was this Shadow Priest was been Shadow Priest for since day one, and everything else is working on new classes. So
All right, next up we
tough.
got Wowmeta. Now this has been a pretty old one. I don't
Yep.
know if they've updated it, but it's
It's saying,
showing
do you have
Fire
the sub
Mage.
rogue? Oh no. What are you
Fire
on?
Mage. I'm on Wowmeta, the third one
I'm
on
on
the
I'm
list.
on Wowmeta. Oh, the third listing.
DPS rankings, Wowmeta.
I'm on Wowmeta. All right. Anyway, go ahead. Continue. What do you got?
Got Fire Mage, Destruction Warlock, Arms Warrior, Shadow Priest, Beast Mastery, Affliction, Demonology, Frost Death, Fury, Survival, Frost Mage. Again, like Havoc is nowhere to even being found. I can't even find it right now. There it is. It's like bottom third. And once again, they got a Shadow Priest in the top, and now we're seeing an Arms Warrior finally in the top too.
Up at the top. What's it say? Last checked. Last updated. What does it say?
November 18th.
Okay,
Last
mine says
check.
November 12th. I need to figure it out which one you're on there.
Click the link I sent. You want me to send you a link?
Yeah. Hit me with that link in Discord. There it is. My bad, folks. Let me get on par here. All right, yeah, I see Fire
Get on
Mage.
point with the big man.
Oh man,
Come
I'm
on,
tripping.
man.
All right, so okay, yeah, you got this is BFA's listing.
Well, it says updated today.
Yeah, it's still BFA. It says
I
tiered
mean,
list
yeah, they're all
BFA
they're
2.3.
all right now.
So Fire
So,
Mage, yes, is beast mode
we'll see.
right now. Right
That's
now
been
they are.
pretty old. That was one of the first meters to show up for a while. So next up, we've got Wowhead.
Wowhead, that's my favorite source.
Wowhead is doing the pre-patch, so it's not beta or Shadowlands, but it is right now. And guess who they got at top again?
Shadow Priest.
Then Affliction, then Arcane, Beast Mastery, Frost Mage. Now then they kind of change it up. They got Unholy, Ellie, Marksman, Destruction, Fire, Balance. It seems to be the only two things I'm taking from this is that Havoc Demon Hunter is near the freaking bottom on every list, and Shadow Priest is on the top of every list. Excuse me.
I know y'all are thinking, why does he keep saying Havoc Demon Hunter? Because that's what that man means. So he is upset that his little Illidan ass is not going to be doing top deeps, or so it says. But at the end of the day,
My
there was a
Illidan
whole
ass
lot of
might be
lists.
rolling Warrior.
That's true. There was a whole lot of lists in the very beginning. Remember, Sub Rogue was on top, and people were
Yo,
getting pumped. You know what I mean? But from what I have read and from what I've seen, they have dropped pretty considerably. So I'm not sure if that'll stand. I don't know, but
all right, now last up, this is from a week or two ago. This is if you don't watch him, you should. His name is Preach. I watch him all the time. I
preach.
watch every video he makes. He's amazing.
Yes, sir. He is.
This is a week or two old on the actual beta server. This is their raid. Okay, this is their team that they were testing the raid. At the top, you got what, a Fury Warrior, and then what, an Affliction lock. What kind of lock is that?
I don't know. I can't see it. If it's green, it's a affliction. If it
Here,
is
I will
red,
send you the link, Mr. Unprepared.
I'm prepared. I'm sorry. I got a sick wife here at home.
Hope she feels better.
I know. I've been trying to take care of her. Oh, Lord. Oh, you linked me a video.
Because it's linked
Oh, I see it.
right to
Okay, I
where.
see it. Okay, so you see Warrior. That's Affliction Warlock. Marksman Hunter. Another Fury Warrior. So Fury Warrior, Affliction, Marksman, Fury, Frost Mage, Ellie Shaman, Windwalker Monk, Destruction Warlock, Affliction Warlock. That is Combat Rogue. I'm sorry. What do they call it now? Outlaw. That is Boomkin. Outlaw again. That is Protection Paladin. Brewmaster Monk. Then you have Disc Priest, and then Resto Shamis. They're all 213 item level, except for the Boomkin,
Who's only
who is
199.
199. Okay, so you got to take that into some consideration. But if you notice what I was saying earlier, there's an Affliction Warlock that's number 2. Okay, on the on this DPS meters, and there's Affliction Warlock that's like number 9 or 10.
And what scares
And they're
me is you don't
same item
see.
level.
They don't even have a Havoc Demon.
No, but
They
that
didn't even
just
bring
maybe
one.
not what they're gonna main.
Come on, you really
So,
think they ain't got one Havoc Demon Hunter in that guild?
dude, some people don't like to
I'm pretty
play
sure their guild is Fat
a
Boss,
class that
like one
shouldn't
of
be
the top
existing.
guilds. Class that shouldn't be existing. I'm gonna smack the freaking crap out of you. Stop hating on my class.
You should not be
Stop
able to
hating
play
on my
Illidan.
class. Stop hating on
Anyways, yeah, I don't see that. I don't see Ret Paladin. I don't see that. I see both. I see 2 Warlock specs, one Mage spec.
All
So,
right, so to wrap this up, give me your top 3 from all the stuff we just ran. What do you think's top 3?
I'm going Fury Warrior. Well, I'm going Shadow Priest, Fury Warrior, and It's a toss-up between Arcane or Frost Mage.
I think Shadow Priest, Fury Warrior. I think Locke's gonna take Mage.
Destro, Affliction, or Destro? Because that's Affliction on there.
Affliction,
Okay. So, all right. What I am going
I
to
think
preach,
Mage is gonna be a little easier.
what I'm going to say at the end of this, all right, before we get out of here, don't worry about those meters. You don't know. They could change things. They're still changing things. It releases next week, yes.
Every
So,
day.
okay, but things are going to change. I think you should play the tune that you want to play. Don't worry about what is top damage. And I'm going to say one major reason why. You'll play a character you want to play more if you like it. If you just are playing the flavor of the month and you don't really care for the spec, you don't like the fantasy of it, you don't like the lore, you're not going to be passionate about playing it. It's almost going to be like a chore. So if you like Shaman and they're bottom of the DPS, you're going to play better than Shaman that don't want to be that class because you want to play it, you want to be good. So I say you play what you want to play and you have fun raiding. You'll find a raid group, promise you. And if not, look up Fury, bro. We're trying to get
always recruiting.
We're always recruiting.
We're always
and
recruiting.
we are considering making another raid group to compete with and have like a fighting race.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Every dungeon or every raid content. So, but that this is my thoughts. So, any closing comments you got, my friend?
I do agree with what you're saying. Don't play Clash just for the flavor, but as we're not quite truly hardcore, but we're definitely not content with just clearing heroic. For me, it just scares me because every single meter is showing my class on the bottom. So, I mean, they're not even showing DKs. Like, even DKs are sucking, which was what my second class was if you watched our previous video. So, I mean,
1 and 2 gone.
So it's looking like I'm gonna level my Demon Hunter and I'm gonna see what it does. But if it is just a huge like I'm out gearing people, out playing and still get my butt kicked, yeah. Probably Fury Warrior or Arcane Mage is what I'll go. But the last thing I do want to note is all these meters really don't matter because we don't have soul binds, we don't have legendaries, we don't have our new talents. Everything's totally out of balance and totally out of whack. And I can't believe how ridiculous Shadow Priests are. And with that, Gaming Dads out.